You're only a what if away from a great summer holiday. What if it's Aussie for travel? It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Hello, welcome to another week.
Hey.
Look around us in this studio right now. There's cobwebs and spiders and skeletons and ghostly ghouls and... Oh, God, that's you.
Sorry, it's me.
Oh,
sorry.
Jesus, I'm so sorry.
I know. It's fresh in the morning, isn't it? It's Ghost Week.
Yes.
It's Ghost Week because of Halloween, and I care less about giving away all my chocolates and lollies to children. So instead, we bring you ghostly paranormal activity and content on air.
Yeah, that's right. So last week we went to the Rose and Crown in Guildford, which is hauntedly haunted.
Isn't it?
I'm not gonna play any of the audio just yet, right? Because we're going to come back at about 6:20 this morning and just give you a little taste of what's to come this Ghost Week because we've got plenty on offer.
Find out just how many terrible things happened to us.
Yeah, legit, heaps. Hey, let's get into pop quiz. 13-10-60. We've got tickets to the Ashes at Optus Stadium.
How about that?
All right, I'm going to get in there, see the cricket, see the Poms get over here and have a go at taking on us Aussies. We want to get you there. 13-10-60, pop quiz right now. Get on the phone and we'll play after this. But I just need to take us back to Friday night, Friday's Live, Mariah Carey. I just need to address the elephant in the room.
We're still consoling ourselves.
Okay.
Because at Friday's Live on Friday night, Mariah Carey did not do her Christmas song.
Now,
and yet she did it in Brisbane. Oh, sorry, Sydney.
Not in Brisbane, so
Sydney,
yeah.
And she did it in Melbourne.
Yeah. I don't know, was it the fact that maybe it was raining, so there was no, snow, it was hard to do the snow.
Does rain take away Christmas, Pete? Does rain take away Christmas?
When's the last time you saw Christmas and rain in the same day? It's been a long time.
It made me sad.
It made you really sad. It was terrible.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
We love Ghost Week.
Oh, don't we? What?
Opportunity to experience and explore the paranormal.
Every year around about this time we do Ghost Week and we do ghostly things.
Yeah.
And we talk like this.
And I sort of, part of me is surprised we're still doing it because
Why?
we've also had some weird interactions and experiences in the past.
Goodness me. I go back to last year. I'm not going to take us too far back to last year's because we're gonna chat about the last time you went to the Rose and Crown in Guildford. Right?
That'll be just before 8 o'clock.
Yeah, bring
You'll hear
all that
what
back
happened.
up, right? Because we went there again, and this time I came, and far out. You're going to hear this across the course of the week, but the things that happened to us last Thursday night in that basement will stay with me for the rest of my life.
I know, right? No one's going to believe us, I think. I think people are going to hear it and think that we've put everything on. Like they think that we've staged it.
It's not staged.
But if they saw you walking me to my car at the end of the evening, I was actually a little bit nervous about leaving you on your own. I thought, Pete, like we all got quite badly spooked.
No, but I don't do
But
all
I
these
knew
sorts of
that
things.
you could not handle it maybe as well as me.
Was it when I jumped into your lap that you kind of got that impression?
I think that might have been the giveaway.
So here's the thing. I've just ticked off a few things that happened. So over the course of this week, we're going to play this stuff out, right? Mm-hmm. And a few things. So rocks appeared out of thin air and got thrown across the room.
I wish I'd been filming when I'd had the torch on that.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
The hook thing that was dangling from the ceiling that just started moving by itself.
Well, we asked it to. We did ask it. To be fair, we said to the spirit, "Could you please move that?" And it did.
One of the really really interesting pieces of audio I'm really interested in playing in is our producer Brooke when she got possessed by that demon and just started maniacally laughing.
Yep. I mean, the growl on the voice recording.
The growl on the voice recording. Oh, we heard it again this morning. Oh, my goodness. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it.
What about the bit where my nan came to hang out?
Yeah, and just started tapping on the table.
Yeah.
And then there was that was part of the seance that you and I didn't want to do, and then all of a sudden we were doing a seance.
Can we not say it was a seance?
But it was a seance. That's what it was.
How did we get tricked into that?
Well, it was the sort of thing where it's like, hey, guys, just come and sit on this table. And now, guys, just put your hands on this table. And now, listen, don't worry about anything. I'm just going to start saying some things, and we're just going to invite some possessed demons to come in
I
to the
thought
room.
that a seance meant you had to have a Ouija board. And so I think I innocently went into it going, well, there's no Ouija board here.
Yeah.
We'll all just sit at this dining table together. I had
just having a
no
great time.
idea what was happening.
And then what about the moment when the psychic medium asked the ghosts to lift the table? So I'm going to play you this little bit of audio here. Take a listen to this. The table jumped.
Can you levitate the table, please? Can you lift the table? Give us an indication that you're with us by lifting the table.
So that's just a little bit, right? It's a little taste of what's to come. There's other things. We are catching up with people from, Netflix documentaries, for example, that have been dragged out of beds by paranormal activity. And then on Wednesday night, the paranormal investigators are booked to come into my house to do a bit of just checking the place because I feel like it's a bit haunted.
We do think there's some activity happening at your place.
Yeah. All right. So this is Ghost Week. There's plenty to look forward to. You need to stay with us this week. And if at any time you want to get in touch with the show to tell us you've got your own ghastly, ghouly stories, please reach out.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. If you love a good ghost story, if you love some paranormal activity, if you love the other side of the void, this is the week for you. Ghost Week, all across this week on our show. And coming up at around about 7:50 this morning, we're going to take you back to the last time, and I wasn't there, but you went to the Rose and Crown in Guildford. The first time that you properly experienced paranormal activity.
Yeah, well, I went there and a ghost threw a stone at my head. And so I now go, well, I can't justify it any other way. I was hit with a stone in a place where there were no other rocks. There was nothing there. Yeah. So last week we went, let's go back there and see what happens a second time. And wow.
Yeah, you'll hear.
I think maybe I shouldn't be returning there.
Oh, I have a feeling we'll probably be back there again next year. So yeah, keep your ears open for that stuff all across this week. Ghost Week, so much fun to be had. Let's take you back to Friday night. It was a huge night. Friday's live. Hope you enjoyed it if you were there. And then, of course, Mariah Carey taking to the stage late in the night to round things out. Somebody else that was there is one of our listeners, Charmaine. Good morning to you, mate. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Charmaine, we heard that you just went to the gig, you were hanging out, and then someone approached you and said, we can get you backstage for a Mariah meet and greet. How does that happen?
I still have no idea. Someone just came up and hit me with a couple of questions, and then I was given an invite for a meet and greet.
What questions, Charmaine? What were they asking you?
So I was with my cousin and my sister, and we were all wearing matching T-shirts.
Okay.
So he approached us and asked who was the biggest fan between the three of us, and my sister and my cousin pointed to me.
Right.
And then he asked if it was okay if he asked a couple of questions. He asked me my favourite album. Then he followed up with my favourite song. And then I think he asked, I'm pretty sure it was what's track 6 on my favourite album.
Oh, so he really wanted to know you weren't just like a phone-in Mariah fan. You were a proper fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what was the album? Just out of curiosity.
Music Box.
Music Box. And what's track 6? Did you know the answer to that?
I believe it's Never Forget You.
Okay.
Right.
And so then they go, you get to go backstage. So what happened? Did you meet her?
So there was a bit of time between when I had to be at the meeting point to go backstage. So the weather had set in between when I was given the meet and greet and when it was time to go backstage. So she actually backed out of the meet and greet because of the weather.
Ah, pesky rain. It gave it festival vibes. I think that we all felt the festival vibes on the night because it was raining. But I can understand that also Mariah has the kind of hair that would frizz in the rain.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
How was the gig for you, mate? All that aside, so it all went well. You were happy with it? Had a good time on the night?
I did, because after the meet and greet kind of fell through, I was given some time side stage for about 3 songs while she was singing.
Oh, you watched it from up there?
I did, yeah.
Oh, rad. So that would have enhanced your experience. Was it awesome?
It was amazing. Yeah, it was so surreal. I was lined up next to her backup dancers. I could see, the Australia set list written up on the wall. It was an amazing experience.
Oh, no, that means that you knew before the rest of us that there was no Christmas song.
Yes, I did.
Was it not on the set list?
It was not on the set
I want to
list.
get to the bottom of this. So it was not on the set list. She already knew she wasn't going to do it before she went out on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying not to hold a grudge. I'm
holding a grudge.
To be open-minded, but the fact that Sydney and Melbourne got the Christmas song and we didn't.
Yeah, they got that little treat.
That's what hurts.
Yeah.
That's what hurts.
I mean, Charmaine, great that you had such a great time, and now it pays to wear the band T-shirt to the band.
It sure does, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What was track 6 again? Just what was it?
I think it was Never Forget You.
And you're right. It was Never Forget You. That's on the standard edition, so the first release of Music Box.
She was never going to be let in if she got it wrong.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh, good one, mate. Oh, nice to catch up with you. Glad you enjoyed the gig, but also thanks for lifting the lid on that for everybody else going to more gigs to go. Look out for these people wandering the crowd and maybe brush up on a bit of trivia of the artist that you're there to see. You never know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Charmaine. Glad you had a great time at Fridays Live.
No problem. Thank you.
See you, mate.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Good morning, Producer Brooke. What is trending?
Good morning, Kimber. Good morning, Pete.
Good morning.
I'm talking to you about Kim Kardashian.
Okay,
So where do we sit on this?
In what way? What
Are
do
you
you
a
mean?
fan? How do you feel about the Kardashian clan?
You know, I'm not a fan. I don't have fan crushes on any celebrities, but I do. I sort of respect the fact that she made so much money and made such a big number of herself without doing anything. And now that she's gone on to be a lawyer and do things, I'm like, cool.
Well, Kimber, someone I do have a celebrity crush on is Sarah Paulson. She's amazing.
Who's that?
What do you mean, who's Sarah Paulson? All right, well, look, what about Naomi Watts?
You talk
what
about it and
Glenn
I'll
Close?
Google.
Naomi Watts and Glenn Close, yeah.
Well, Kim Kardashian's new TV series is coming out. So she plays a lawyer. This is not reality TV. This is, drama.
Oh, she acting?
Yes, she's with Naomi Watts, she's with Glenn Close, and she's with Sarah Paulson, who I love.
Sarah Paulson's been in a lot of things.
What has
has.
she been in?
Ocean's 8, Run, American Horror Story, Ratched.
She's fantastic.
Ratched.
Look, they were just on the Graham Norton red couch together.
Now I see.
They're doing the promo rounds for this TV show. And look, Kim Kardashian's sort of been everywhere. She's really doing a promo for this show. So she had a very sort of candid conversation on Call Her Daddy on the podcast. And look, something's come out in the trailer for season 7 of The Kardashians, which is reality TV. So she's got a lot being launched at the moment, but it has been revealed that she has been diagnosed with a brain aneurysm.
Right.
Yes.
So what? Okay. So is this that's that thing where at any time, unless it's operated on?
Well, it's not clear whether she's having any symptoms, but yes, it is there. And yeah, I mean,
It's constantly hanging over your head,
operable?
right?
tune in for season 7 is kind of what they're saying. So not really giving much information on her situation.
Because you have to watch it.
Got to
Right.
watch season 7. But look, it's not the only sort of moment that fans were sort of shocked by in the trailer. I mean, Caitlyn's back in season 7. Rob is back, and Rob has been not in anything. Rob Kardashian's the brother, the one brother.
Oh.
You know how there's all the sisters and then
Yep.
there's the one brother. And then Caitlyn Jenner was her stepdad who...
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I remember who Caitlyn is, but I was like, Rob.
Well, look, it's not the only shock moment.
Well, this is the
always
thing,
been there?
right? It's like art imitating life, because if you watch the show, it feels like you get a brain aneurysm.
Look, have a listen to the trailer. Have a listen.
I got a call from investigators. Someone extremely close to me put a hit out on my life.
Everybody's kind of on edge. I heard footsteps walking into my room.
I am terrified out of my mind.
Imagine that being your day-to-day life.
Wait a minute. She
that's
put a hit out on her
someone put
life.
a hit out on her life. I mean, it's got to be Kanye, right? I don't want to point any fingers, but
You're pointing a pretty bloody big finger.
I don't know who.
Who put a hit out
I
on
don't know.
Kim?
Also, what kind of world is this? I mean, honestly, like, we don't have often these conversations in Australia, right? Where we're like, someone's put a hit on somebody.
I don't want
like,
Kanye to
on.
come for me. I take that back.
Well, I mean, we
take
had
it back.
somebody last week on our show talking about the
Yes,
fact
the
that
hitman.
there was a hitman. They discovered a hitman in
And
their
that's
closet.
in WA. Like this.
Yeah, so clearly, like, this stuff happened.
Also, you don't need to worry about what Kanye says. He doesn't hear what anyone says about him.
That's
He's
true.
so drowning in his own ego. He's got
don't know.
no clue.
Now I'm I'm scared. It's Ghost Week as well.
All right. All right. So the last time you were at the Rose and Crown in Guildford.
Yes.
Haunted as heck. Now, we went there last week, and that stuff's going to come out this week, what happened there. But we're just going to take you back to what happened to Kimber.
Well, it was the reason we went back was because I had a rock thrown at me by a spirit.
And you just wanted to see if they'd throw more rocks at you.
Well, I just thought there's obviously some activity down there, isn't there?
All right, sit tight. It's coming up next.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
It's Halloween on Friday, and we're going to celebrate this week.
Well, it's just one way of doing Halloween that is not just eating fun-sized chocolates to ourselves. But last year we went out to the Rose and Crown because that pub out there in Guildford is considered to be quite haunted downstairs in the cellar.
I didn't realise there's another haunted room that people stay in there.
Yeah, there's a few places around.
Yeah.
Fremantle Arts Centre is also known to be quite spooky, but we thought we'll go out to Rose and Crown. So last year when we went out there, I was interviewing the owner. We were just sitting there chatting to the owner, and we were downstairs in the cellar by ourselves. It was just our cameraman, me. You weren't there, Pete. Talking to the owner.
I can't remember what my excuse was last year.
You did tell me you couldn't be there. I assumed it was a legitimate reason, but
yeah, I'm sure it was.
You are quite easily spooked. But then halfway through talking to the owner, we'd only been there a few minutes and we had listeners with us. We were about to take the listeners down the stairs and we were like, let's just do this interview with the owner and then you can come down. Except in those moments while we were talking to the owner, I had a rock thrown at my head, like a blue stone rock.
Yeah, like a tiny little, is the grey, blacky, specky little ones.
Yeah, the blue stones just used to see in the old roads, I think.
This was the audio that was captured at that time.
I used to just make light of most of it because...
Do you ever have a chat with them, though? Do you ever find yourself going... Did you do that?
I didn't touch it.
Did you do that, Dan?
Stop that. Did you do that? No, who's messing with me? You did that.
I did not.
Shut up. One of you did that.
Every time you hear that, even this far down, what goes through your mind? Like, what do you feel?
I remember it hitting me. It hit me with force at the back of my head, underneath my ponytail.
Yeah.
So it's like it came at me sideways.
Yeah.
And those rocks are nowhere to be found down in that cellar.
Well, isn't there? But I
Nowhere.
thought nowhere at all. Because isn't there like the well?
The rumour is that those bluestone rocks come from the bottom of the well.
Right.
But the well is completely covered up now.
Yeah.
And that's where they think the spirits come from, is down there.
Yeah.
There's a bad story down there.
Oh, well, so the thing is, now that I've gotten a little taste of it, right? Because
I brought the rock back into the studio the following day, and I was like, "So this thing happened," and you went, "Whoa, that was scary." And I went, "Here's the rock," and you jumped back as if.
I don't get it. I don't know
why did you bring that in
bring
here?
the rock in here.
Because how many times have you been hit by a stone by a poltergeist or something? I thought it was worth keeping.
Now I almost got hit by one last week. So this is the thing. We've returned to the place, right? And this time I came along. Last Thursday night, Rose and Crown. Psychic medium Anthony Grzelka, and we were down there. Now, I believe in all of this sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not there to actually see this stuff happen and play out, I think there's always that little bit in the back of your mind of, okay, well, I haven't experienced it, right?
And
like
I
can
accept
see
that.
it. I've held the rock, and
I accept that. I get it. It's one of those things. If you've never been abducted by a UFO, then you can't. But as soon as you do get abducted, then you've got to kind of be a believer, right? I don't have a choice now.
Yeah.
I've had too many interactions with spirits.
Well, after last Thursday night, I don't have a choice now either. Right.
Welcome.
And we're going to play bits of audio from last Thursday night out throughout this week, okay, including more of those stones appearing. And the story that we have to tell about the stones that we saw last Thursday night is just, I'm getting chills just thinking about it now.
It's weird.
The other things that happened, there were things that were moving, there like the place just going cold. Like there was just so much to cover off. And then there's also the seance that you and I happened to get roped into that we didn't want to do.
We said we're not doing a seance, and then I think they just said, Anthony was like, come and sit at the table and just put your hands on the table. Next thing you know, I was a few minutes in before I went, I think this is a seance. I think they've conned me into this. I thought I was just sitting at the dinner table with you lot.
Yeah. So this is a little bit of audio from that moment.
Can you levitate the table, please? Can you lift the table? Give us an indication that you're with us by lifting the table.
Now, we're not putting that on. That's real. All right? What happened that night is real and it's unexplainable.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Ghost Week this week. It's Halloween on Friday. We're going to spend the entire week talking about ghostly and ghastly things, tapping into the void.
Don't say tapping.
Why? Oh, yeah,
because it reminds me of what happened at the Rose and Crown on Thursday when the table started tapping.
How do you reckon our Benny would have gone?
I think you would have panicked out there, Ben.
Are you all right with ghosts? What's your deal? You're not sure?
Oh, listen, I'm not big on the whole subject. I must admit.
As in, you don't think they're real, or you like it's okay to be a
I hope
skeptic.
they're not. I'm a skeptic, and I hope they're not.
Let me play you something. All right, we're gonna air more of this later in the week. Let me play you something.
Can I just highlight this by saying you trust us, right? Like we've never lied to you or given you any reason to you know.
So have a listen to this.
Can you levitate the table, please? Can you lift the table? Give us an indication that you're with us by lifting the table.
That was
no way.
That was producer Brooke and Pete screaming as the table moved.
No way.
Mate, it didn't just move, it jumped.
It dead set.
Yeah.
Come on.
Salt and pepper shakers fell over the works.
So a bit later in the week.
Really?
All right. Yeah.
Come on.
No, legit. Legit, mate. It cannot
I'm
be
not
any
kidding.
more legit. All right, I'm going to say
Pete was in my lap.
That doesn't survive. I believe that.
Let's dive into this. So we're going to throw the lines open now and have some fun sharing some ghost stories with each other. That's you listening to us as well. 13 10 60.
They sometimes say that the kids are the ones that are most open to the spirits, that they sort of haven't created their own biases yet. And so sometimes kids can say some spooky things that freak you out.
All right.
Like my niece who, when I was trying to put her to bed one day when she was really little, she must have been like 4, if that, and she went, I can't sleep in here today. And I said, why? And she goes, I can't sleep with that man in my room. And I was going, which man? I'm looking around. She's like, up there on my curtains. And there was a ghost that used to sit on her curtains. And I couldn't say that it didn't exist because she would also tell me on days when he wasn't there. She'd be like, oh, no, he's not here today, and just nod off. It was weird.
It just gives me the creeps.
Well, it's, my kids, well, not my daughter, who's the youngest, she's just started coming to me about going to scary movies. So, even last night she wanted to go and see Black Phone 2, which I haven't even seen Black Phone 1, but me and my son, he's 2 years old, and we're going, we're not going to see a horror, no way. She's going, come on, you pussies.
I do not need scary movies in my life because our daughter Isabella gives us enough scary stuff. Because we've often said that we feel like she's come from, like she was here, she's been here before. And this
I've heard you say this before.
Yeah, well, when she was 3, she came up to us. We were just in the kitchen, and she just said, out of nowhere, she just said, do you, Mum and Dad, remember when I drowned? We were like, what are you talking about? She goes, and I was under the lake, and I had my bike. And that was it. And then she finished that, and then her head spun around in 180 degrees, and she walked out of the room.
All right. Well, 13 10 60, give us the scary stuff your kids have said.
All right. Plenty of calls coming through. Can't wait to hear your stories next.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
I love this, telling Ben about our night last night at the Rose and Crown in Guildford, and you're having trouble really believing that the table shifted without us touching it.
I've got enough on my plate without now thinking that
I get
we've
that
got that to contend with, I don't need
I
that.
get that people are going to think that we sound crazy, and I accept that. You can be as skeptic as much as you like, but I cannot deny my reality and what I saw and experienced. And I think, Pete, you're the same.
I'm the
Brooke
same.
and Ringo are the same.
Yep.
It is what it is. You can't, whether they think we're crazy or not.
So something unexplainable happened.
Yes.
Not just something.
But do you...
So many things.
Do you find it...
What?
Is it easier to say something unexplainable happened, but there must be an explanation for it other than...
That's what unexplainable means, mate. We can't explain it.
Other than a ghost or a spirit...
Mate, honestly,
you think that that's...
I can't justify it any other way.
Rocks got thrown at us, and they were appearing out of thin air, and things were moving that shouldn't have been moving. Nobody was near them. All of that stuff's going to come out this week for Ghost Week on the show.
I do use that phrase. They could be throwing rocks.
They're throwing rocks.
They could be throwing rocks. Now they are.
Yeah, scary stuff your kids have said. Tara, when your son was 6 years old. Hi, welcome to the show, mate. Tell us your story.
Good morning, Pete, Kimba and Ben. So my son Alex was about 6 or 7 at the time and woke up out of his sleep screaming, and I went into the room obviously to see what was going on, and he buried his head in my chest and said, "Mom, please tell her to leave. The lady with the veil, tell her to leave." And I said, "What lady?" And he said, "Mom, her eyes are gone, but she's really scaring me." So
eyes are gone.
Yes, her eyes were sunken. And I said, "Okay." I said, "Sorry, but whoever is here, can you please leave?" I said, "You're scaring him." I said, "We don't want you in the house." And I said a prayer with him, and they disappeared. But he still talks about it now, and he's in his early teens.
Oh my God, Tara.
Wow. Yep,
The
we get it.
sunken eyes.
Christy, your daughter was 13 years old. What happened?
We're living in a house in Mandurah, and she was taking selfie photos in the hallway with the hallway mirror. And as she was taking the photo, she captured a ghostly figure in the background in the picture.
Have you got the picture?
Yeah, I've still got the picture on my phone.
Can you send us the picture? Can you DM us this? I want to see the picture.
Yeah, I can send you. I can do that. And on my daughter's 16th birthday, just shortly afterwards, we had a whole heap of teenagers. They all went into the rooms with their phones to try and take photos of this ghostly figure. And one by one, their mobile phones switched off, and they couldn't turn them back on until they left that room.
Get out! Oh,
yes.
Brilliant.
Oh, this is what we're after. This is
Pamela, you heard your daughter chatting to someone on baby cam.
That is correct. It wasn't such a baby cam. This was a few years ago now. Back in Aberdeen in Scotland where we lived, we moved into a new house. Sophie was up in her bed, in her cot bed. Her bed was sort of positioned closer to the window. Heard her through the baby monitor, and I just thought she was maybe just chatting to some of her cuddly beasts that are toys. And then I heard this creaking sort of moving noise. So I went upstairs, and there she was, bolt upright, hanging over the cot, staring into the corner. And I was like, "Soph, are you okay? Who are you talking to?" And she's like, lady in the corner. Oh. There was this lady in the corner of the room. I was like, "There's absolutely no lady there." It transpired, we spoke to our neighbours. We'd moved in not long ago. And seemingly the lady that occupied the house previous to the lady of that had fallen out of the window and fell to her death.
That's the thing.
That wasn't in the real estate brochure.
Oh, that's the thing that freaks me out about this sort of stuff when you hear those stories that somebody had passed.
Okay, Susie, what happened? What was the scary thing?
That changes everything, doesn't it?
What was the scary thing your kid said, Susie?
Good morning, guys.
Hi.
I went to visit Pinaroo to see my mum's grave, and my little one was 3 years old, and she loves to walk around kangaroos and stuff, and we found this grave that had 2 people in it, lots of beautiful photos, a big commemoration from the mum, and we stopped to look at it, and she turns to me and she says, "Mummy, the boy is here and he's very sad." And I said, "Oh, okay," because I think it can happen. And I said, "Oh, is he, can you ask him how he died?" And she said, after a little bit, she just said, "Oh, he fell out of a helicopter." What? So I Googled their names, and it was, I just Googled it now just to remind me, it was Robert and James Warbo or something, and they had a gyrocopter accident in Capel.
No.
And I said, yeah, and I said, okay, I said, can he tell you anything else? And she said, "Oh, he just said that he loves his mum very much." And I said, "Ask him if he would like it." I was religious at the time. And I said, ask him if he'd like us to say a prayer for him? And she said, yes. So we said a little prayer and off we went, but she's never had that again.
Right.
Wow.
So this is, okay, so we just brought up the story. So this was back in 2019. It was in Bustleton.
Oh, God. That means, our thoughts go out to the families because we know that you'll be out there listening.
51-year-old father and his 18-year-old son, and Robert and James Warman.
Oh, how awful.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
See, we're going to have more of this sort of stuff this week because we can't help it. It's Ghost Week. We have plenty to share.
Now, I believe we're catching up with Bianca, who won the Pitbull meet and greet on Friday.
Oh, great.
To find out exactly what happened when she came face-to-face with Pitbull himself at Friday's Live. Stay right there. That's coming up next.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
We are welcoming back to the show the woman who won the meet and greet with Pitbull for Friday's Live. Bianca's back with us. Hi, B.
Hi.
Bianca, when we got the privilege of calling you on Friday to say, hey, guess what, tonight you're going to meet and greet Pitbull and you're going to get diamond tickets right up the front. We know you were super excited. How did it work out?
Oh my gosh, the experience was actually so unreal. I'm still buzzing. I could not come down from that high the whole freaking night, the whole next day, the whole weekend. I'm still going.
How long did you get with Pitbull?
I'd probably say collectively there was about 6 of us in the room, so probably maybe 10 minutes between all of us.
Okay.
So you're all in the room together at the same time with Pitbull, or are you going into another room one by one sort of thing?
No, we all went in as a group.
Right.
And yeah.
Okay.
What was he like?
He was honestly the most friendliest. I can't even. He was smoochy, huggy. He was a vibe.
Did you say smoochy?
Yeah, I got the double kiss. I got a hug, and then my partner James actually said, "Where's mine?" And Pitbull goes, "With tongue, without," and gave him the biggest, friendliest hug.
Nice. Did he ask any questions?
No. He was just very chilled. He asked if we were enjoying the show so far. Everything was running a little bit late, with the show, but he was just so chilled and so down to earth.
When did you go in for the meet and greet, Bianca? Did you have to miss any acts, was it between acts?
So initially we thought we were going to miss Wiz Khalifa, but the meet and greet was actually running about 25 minutes late, so we managed to see Wiz Khalifa, and
great.
then we went in. So it was,
just before his set, just before Pitbull.
Yeah.
Oh, magic.
Yeah.
And you would have been up close for Pitbull too, I would imagine.
Yes, right on the barricade. It was honestly freaking awesome.
Now, Bianca, we heard, did they take your phones off you and stuff? You weren't allowed to take pictures?
So before we entered the room, we had to make sure our phones were away.
Right.
Ah.
So was there any pictures taken of any of it at all by anyone?
I think his people were taking photos with professional cameras.
Right.
So, yeah, I think they will come out somewhere, but need to
So now
try
you
and
need
source
us
them.
to call his people to go, where are the pics? We get
I
it.
mean, that would be amazing if I could get those pics.
Well, Bianca, funnily enough, Pitbull is right here with us right now for you to ask. Wow.
People, I'm not falling for this one again.
What are you talking about?
We did prank a few people during the week with Pitbull putting on his best Pitbull.
It was good fun.
He did a very good job, though, I thought, Bianca. He was quite
very good
convincing.
He really did. Because when I actually met the real Pitbull, I was like, you know what? Nobody can blame me for falling for that.
Absolutely not.
You were not the only one, that's for sure.
Yes.
Unreal. Well, mate, and it was your birthday on Saturday as well, wasn't it?
No, Monday. Oh, it's today.
No,
Happy
today.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, but the party was Saturday night, was it? Because you were saying you were going to flood your playlist with Pitbull stuff.
Yes, it was. And surprisingly, everywhere we went was playing Pitbull, so...
Yeah, unreal.
Excellent.
Mate.
Stars were aligned. It was great.
Yeah, that's great. We love it. I mean, there's nothing better us being able to give out these prizes and these amazing exclusive opportunities. But to hear that it just went so well, it makes it all the more worth it. So thanks for jumping on and for enjoying yourself,
Bianca.
mate. Yeah, that's so good.
Thank you so much, guys. Unreal experience, and honestly, I'll never forget this.
Oh,
you guys have
brilliant.
made my whole year. Honestly,
pleasure.
thank you so much.
That's
Pleasure.
great.
Good on you, mate. All the best.
Do you know that Friday's Live, it was such a great gig, but what I loved about it is I met a woman there who was going, I'm getting married tomorrow. And I was like, what are you doing here? She was like, yeah, I've got my makeup at 8 a.m. The wedding's at 3:30, but and they're still partying. It was so good.
Unreal. Well, look, make sure you keep it locked here. Pete and Kim with Ben Cousins and this station as well, because you know that with the Fridays Live gigs going so well, there is absolutely going to be another one next year, and we can't wait to bring you the next lineup.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Katy Perry. So it is official. Her and Justin Trudeau.
Mm-hmm.
Canada? I'm terrible
Yes,
with
Canada.
this stuff. Thank you. Canada, eh?
He's the former PM, isn't he? I don't think he's still doing it.
You'd know, wouldn't you, Ben?
Of course I would.
You could wear stuff.
Of course I would.
Well, they're official now. It's
He's
come
the
out.
former Prime Minister.
He's the former Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. He's got free time.
Oh, he's got plenty of time, mate, and he's got a wage, right? If it's anything like it's Commonwealth, so surely he's still getting a wage like the rest of Australian Prime Ministers when they leave.
Yep. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Should be set up.
You know what? Considering he's got so much free time, you should just see if you can rock on down here and see if you can find your dad's Demons jacket.
You're relentless, you two. Relentless, hey?
Relentless. Well, it almost feels like if you say, I'm going to get your dad a Father's Day present, that you kind of have to follow through.
Lucky
Ben.
I don't have a reputation to protect.
You're right. So this is the ongoing saga. Brian was on the phone, your dad, Kimber.
Yep.
When Ben, you said, I saw your Demons jacket out. Last week, we hit you up yet again, because I've been ongoing for weeks now, and this is what you had to say for yourself.
It's been a bit tricky.
He's going to drop everything, consider it done, Brian. That chat was more than a week ago.
I know. Prior to that chat, it did get away from me, I must admit. But then it has been all hands on deck since, but the football manager has been away, so he is back tomorrow. So it is.
In the pipeline?
Has he been
It's
away
better than that.
Has he been away for 2.5 months, has he?
No, I said that prior to last week. That's on me. But since then,
All right. So what's the go?
I'm fighting them on both fronts. It is happening this week.
This week?
Oh.
Confirmed. Have we spoken to him? What's the go?
It's confirmed.
It's
Look,
confirmed.
my dad's a very laid back man. He's been saying, look, I don't pressure them, don't. And I was like, hey, Benny said, and he's a man of his word.
Yeah.
He's a man of his word.
He's going to do it.
Yep, absolutely.
Apologies, Brian. What I would like to do is I would like to surprise both of you.
Yeah.
With
what?
Is it the jacket?
Get out. Is it?
Well, we've got
I see a Demons bag.
A Demons Perth Football Club bag.
Yeah.
Hey.
Kimber.
Is it happening?
Look
hang
at
on,
this.
Could it
hang
be
on,
happening? Could
Open
it
the
be?
bag. Open the bag.
What have we got in there?
Let's see what. There's more than just a jacket.
Get out. But
Look at- we've got
look
a-
at. Oh, look
what
at
is it?
this.
Demons playing jumper.
With the number 9.
get out.
Oh, look. It's G'day Brian, Go Demons, signed by Brian Cousins.
Get out. It's happening.
Hey.
So this is why it's taking us, because you've been organising all the things.
Yeah,
and this
we've got a
lovely
Demons
big
jacket.
Demons jacket.
Wow.
So
Oh,
we
he's gonna
just
love
want
that.
Brian to be wearing that at the Waffle Grand Final next year
Yeah.
when the Demons
Geez, they look...
take it out.
He'll be there. He loves that.
They look... Can you get me one? They look awesome.
Yeah, cool. It took 51 days to get this.
Leave it with me.
Thanks,
No,
Ben.
but he'll love
Dad's
that.
going to love
I
it.
hope, yes. So
Oh, that's
Happy
unreal.
Father's
Apologies for the
Day,
late
Dad.
one.
It's coming
Yes.
to you.
Yeah.
Go Demons.
Go Demons.
Go Demons.
You little ripper. How good is that? Hey, I heard a little whisper that with the Masters Regatta not too far away, Masters celebrating 100 years of being proudly Aussie-owned and WA made. Now,
I don't want to hear you just call it the Masters Regatta because you know the milk carton part is the most important part.
The Masters,
It's the Masters
milk carton
Regatta.
of
Otherwise,
course.
how will everyone know that the boats are made of milk cartons?
That's a great point, right? And they're all going to be racing the day. Hillary's Boat Harbour. I mean, we are counting down. It's the end of October. It's next month. This is massive, right?
Yep.
Have we got word on our teams yet?
I can tell you that tomorrow you will be meeting the first member of my team.
Get out.
I will be introducing you to the first member of my team that will be in the winning Kimber boat.
Right.
So
okay.
I've got mixed emotions with this because we were formidable teammates.
I know,
last
that's
year.
right. Ben was in my boat and we did win.
And the fact that we haven't got an opportunity to defend our title.
But you know what it means now? We're going to find out who was the real winner on the day. Because if you win this race, we'll know it was you that got us over the line.
Oh, unreal.
There's a bit at stake now. There is a bit at stake.
So we three will be racing each other on the day with our own teams, and then a whole heap of wonderful people who join us every year to race their boats as well.
Just one?
Oh, just one person.
One person?
No, you're going to meet my whole team this week.
All of them?
Yep.
Can you give us a number? How many?
Oh, I think, I don't know if I can reveal that yet.
Okay.
All right.
Pete, you got any idea where you're headed?
Oh, mate, I've been working hard.
You have two, right, Ben?
Yes. Round the clock. Sure. Round the clock.
All right.
He's about to call some mates.
Yeah, be listening. Hey, Embers, what are you up to in November? Be listening tomorrow from 6. We'll catch you then.
Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. You can't miss Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins, and you can't miss a great summer holiday with What If. With loads of accommodation options, plus flights, car hire and things to do. Book your trip on whatif.com or download the What If app today. What If? It's Aussie for travel.